It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello inmates and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshak if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we are on a win streak at rank 11, so we're going to be playing some mid-range Hunter, which we've been doing fairly well with this morning to hopefully finish up the win streak and get ourselves to rank 10, which is where the stars, it adds a star, so instead of having to do 4 stars, we will go to 5 stars, making it a little bit longer to rank up, but not too bad. So ideally we win 2 games, we're ranked 10, and then we just have to win all of them and we'll get legend easy, right? Starting hand, explosive trap's not something I want. Quick shot's okay if he plays a 2-drop, and the Karen Grub's always pretty good on 3. He replaced his whole hand, so I'm just not going to be greedy. I'm going to keep the quick shot and then keep the Karen Grub in our hand. The reason being is I don't have faith that I'll draw into a 2-drop creature if I put back the quick shot, so this makes it so at least I have an out if he has a creature and I don't. So turn 2, we've got nothing, so we're just going to end turn here. I wish I would have had the ability to coin out like a creature, but I don't. And I'm not going to coin out explosive shot because that's just silly. Here we can actually coin into the Eagle Horn Bow, or we could go ahead and quick shot, go Karen Grub, coin into Kodo, which I like a little bit more. The reason being is we do have 2 3-drops, which makes it so if we coin into Eagle Horn, we can play Karen and still kill something. But the problem is our turn 4 is extremely dry. And that's not good. I would rather, ooh, now we have something on 6, which means we actually can coin on 5 into 6, or we can still hold true to the coin for the 5. And then we have a decent 4-drop with like the Eagle Horn, and then we, or a decent 5, because then we can like Eagle Horn explosive or Eagle Horn passive, and then we have a good 6. So depending on what he does here, if he plays a card Kodo can die to, so he did not. So we're actually, we can just Eagle Horn here, and then we can coin the Savannah Highmane. Or we could get explosive Eagle Horn. Ooh, that's really good. So we go ahead and King's Elic, see what happens. Maybe we'll get a 2-drop creature. Oh, that's not good. If we got a 2-drop creature, we wouldn't. Oh, we actually would have been able to play it. He's running abusive, which tells me he's running like a hybrid. We could go the explosive, or we could go hit for the steady shot. I like the explosive because it makes it so we at least throw it down there. If he attacks, the creature's gonna die. He might think it's a frozen trap, so he might, you know, not be as willing to throw out like a charged minion and swing. And we also know next turn Savannah Highmane time. So there's the animal companion. If it's a huffer, he's gonna go face. Ooh, the explosive trap was the right choice here. Oh my goodness gracious. Socks to sock there, mate. So now we can just go ahead and coin out the Savannah Highmane, and I doubt there's going to be a lot he can do past here. He actually, you know what? The Savannah Highmane's not the end. If this Savannah Highmane makes contact with his face, then we can say, you know, things probably aren't going as well for him. All right, so we have a... Ooh. So for 6 mana, we could swing this into here, Kodo, kill one of the 1/1s, or we could just develop ours and then go face for 6 and then hit him for 2 more here. I think this is a little bit better because we're on the aggressive. He's gonna want to have to deal with our board. Both creatures have death rattle, so even if he does deal with them, we still have leftover, which means if we draw into like Call the Wild, the Leok will be able to buff the remaining creatures on the board, giving them the ability to make pretty fair trades. So he's going to make the trades here for the Unleash the Hounds. He now has 5 creatures on board, which Explosive Trap would be great now, but I don't think it's necessary. Another Infested Wolf, and he's going to make trades and go face with the rest. Okay, this makes sense. So another Savannah Highmane, eh? So we actually could go Eagle Horn, that's 5, that's 11, that pushes lethal next turn, or we could go Kodo, kill one of these guys, go face for 8. And then we still have lethal next turn. So I actually like developing another creature, just going face for another 6. And then we could play the Crazed Alchemist if we really wanted to, but I like throwing in the 2 extra damage there because it puts him on a pretty mean clock. I like developing this 5-drop more than playing the Eagle Horn, because the Eagle Horn, we can just play that for burst damage anyway, but a creature is something he has to remove, as like the bow is not. He just plays a taunt, like gives a Houndmaster, and then it kind of makes it really difficult to get through. I like the Alchemist too, because if he ends up playing like, I don't know, some... Ooh, Call the Wild. Okay, so we're 1 turn behind him. So there's the trade. He's going to make 2 more trades here. And then goes face. Okay. Interesting. All right, so We do have lethal if we deadly shot and it gets rid of Misha, because then we could reverse this and go face. Or we could just start off with the animal companion and see what's going on. So I guess we'll start off with the animal companion. If it's Huffer, we win. Leok, that was not a good one. All right. It stinks because I guess we go ahead and kill this, or do we Eagle Horn, kill this, go face? Or do we just deadly shot? Hopefully kills Leok or this, right? We play the Eagle Horn, go face. That's for, yeah, we're gonna go Eagle Horn, go face. The reason being is this puts him on, like we win next turn with our passive. And I don't think he can do 18 damage and he doesn't have any way to heal. If we would have done the deadly shot, then we wouldn't have equipped the weapon, didn't do the 3 damage. She would have been at 5 HP, meaning that if we can't attack directly next turn, we have to rely on our passive over 3 turns, but we don't have 3 turns because we're at 18 life, and another Call of the Wild gives us a 2-turn clock, if that. So I'm not really worried about board control anymore. It's just using our hero power to win. So unless he's running like Alex Straza or an Earthen Ring Farseer, and he also has a taunt. So he had the Call of the Wild, and I was able to get the Savannah Highmane out early, which the Savannah Highmane made the difference there. N'Zoth sitting in our hand really didn't do much. Seems that N'Zoth and Crazed Alchemist seem to be sitting in our hand more times than not now. So I might actually change out the Crazed Alchemist for something else that's more reliable. And Abusive Sergeant seems... Actually, I'm thinking about running 2 Abusive Sergeants. So I would get rid of maybe an Explosive Trap and a Crazed Alchemist, yeah. Gonna keep Wowzers. We're gonna keep... I want to keep the Houndmaster. Because it's a good 4-drop, but I just don't want to be greedy, right? Because we already have... You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be greedy. Because, like, let's say we play Huge Toad, right? He doesn't kill Huge Toad, and then we coin into Houndmaster. That's good. But the problem is he most likely kills Huge Toad because he's able to have backstabs. Ooh, we have King Alec too. So we actually could go tracking, play, hold coin for 7, which I like. So we're going to go tracking. So we're looking for a... I don't think we can give up the Savannah Highmane. Like, Infested Wolf is good, so we could actually go 2-drop, 4... Now, we got to go with the Savannah Highmane. Our curve is good right now. Like, if our curve was bad and we didn't have Houndmaster, we would have picked Infected Wolf, right? But the fact that we were able to have the 2, 2, and then 4, and then we can coin in between there. And then we're going to King's Alec this, because he doesn't have a card on the field, which means Huge Toad's Death Rattle is most likely going to go face. So we King's Alec, and we can get a decent card that's better than just not getting anything decent. Aww. We're 1 point off. So if he doesn't kill Alec, we coin Houndmaster, and then we can play double 2 on 4. And if he does kill it, then we'll just go another Huge Toad into Houndmaster into coin Savannah Highmane on 5, depending on what he plays. Or if we draw into a decent 5, we can just play the 5 on curve, the 6 on curve, and then coin into the 7 for the Call of the Wild. So it all depends what he does here. So the backstab, so definitely not coining into the Houndmaster. So we'll probably just play, ooh, wow. The SI agent. So we'll just play the Huge Toad. We actually could double Huge Toad. It's a lot of toads. That actually doesn't seem like a bad plan, because then we have almost a guaranteed out for the Houndmaster, but then we don't have a 5-drop. So it's either play Huge Toad, hopefully he can't deal with it, or we coin into the quick shot this, or we just double Huge Toad. I think holding on to coin for a decent Savannah Highmane is good, because if he can't sap it. The only problem with the Savannah Highmane is he saps it. And then it's just like ripping Savannah Highmane. Maybe he doesn't have the way to deal with this. There's a Shiv, and then there's the weapon. So if we would have killed this, he would have been able to kill the Toad anyway. And this 3-drop dies. So turn 2 consists of another Huge Toad, quick shot. Another Savannah Highmane. We just can't play the Houndmaster without it having the target. So coin Savannah Highmane, can't sap it, Savannah Highmane, we win. But the thing is, he's going to sap it. It's a very scary thing. Sap is a very real thing. And if we're playing against Mage or Shamans, obviously Hex and Polymorph are the scary things that they have too. But Sap, I think, is worse, because at least a Polymorph costs 4 mana, and it still gives it like a 1/1 sheep. But with Sap, it's just like 2 mana, your turn was wasted. Basically, 2 mana, skip your opponent's turn. All right, so we actually could swing in for Huge Toad and hope for the 50-50, or we can Houndmaster and absolutely kill it, but keep the 4-3. So we're gonna go, actually, I mean, we know we're doing this. We know that's gonna happen. But now if we go face, the problem is if we swing into this and it lives with 1 HP, he just swings into the Houndmaster, and the Houndmaster, or not the Houndmaster, Savannah Hyman does shit. If we attack with Huge Toad and it kills the Azure Drake, that is insane. Knowing my luck when we attack, it's not gonna kill it. Ooh, it did kill it. All right, we got some luck today, boys. It was a risky dingo, but we needed to do it. And Tony's like running around with the camera pretending to record me, but it's not actually. It actually is recording me. No, it's not recording me. Yeah, it's a freaking super camera, but we just don't need it. So there's the sap. I couldn't have been that lucky. We were able to kill the Azure Drake, which was key, but we're not lucky enough for Savannah Highmane to stick against a rogue. Does he have a dry turn here? Dry turn, dry turn, dry turn. Ooh, Shiv face, because has no other resource, but he's still gonna draw a card. He used it to draw and of course deal a tidbit of damage. Not a lot this time. So we're just gonna Savannah Highmane again. So our turns are gonna consist of Savannah Highmane's, Call the Wilds, and then placing taunts for buffers. Explosive trap explosive trap, holy moly mackerel, will not be seeing play this game. Unless he we have to throw it down because we're scared of like a Leroy conceal combo. Which is, it's really good against that.
I wonder.
If you've got another sap. 17 cards. Oh my gosh, that'd be insane. So there's the Auctioneer. I'm assuming the Conceal is here. The Deadly Poison is the Prep Conceal, and then we can go with the hopefully draw into Deadly Shot. If he has nothing else here, this is good, good, good. So we actually could go Houndmaster, but I like just playing another Savannah Highmane. We cannot leave the Auctioneer alive. No matter how much, even though Savannah Highmane going face is very satisfying, we cannot, I repeat, do not leave the Auctioneer live. And we're also still in lethal range here, which is surprising. Go Leroy Jenkins, Cold Blood, swing face, he wins. Fan of Knives kills the remaining Houndmaster, making the 2/2s come out. This again, he can Avist this one, which is interesting. And then he also can Blood Mage prep into Fan of Knives to clear board. SI Agent to kill one, Weapon to kill one. These are all, this is good. He's wasting resources, killing our Highmane, which is good. This is perfectly fine. So here comes the call. This is the new Doctor 8. Definitely gonna kill off his creature, and then we have lethal next turn. Call the Wild is such a broken card, people. It is insane, and not people, I mean inmates. It's just so good. I mean, you can still lose when you Call the Wild, don't get me wrong. It's not an automatic win, but the card is insane. So how much damage do we have here? We have 10, we have 15, and then passive. We actually don't even need to do any of this, but we are anyway, so. Yeah, because we had also Eagle Horn and our quick shot. Rank 10, how exciting. Last time we hit rank 10, we hit rank 10, we were on a win streak, and then we just lost like 5 in a row. So we're just gonna hope that that doesn't happen. I don't know why I've been stuck at this like rank 11 to rank 30. It's been rank 11 to rank 12. This is where I've sat the past like 2 days. I've played more Hearthstone in the past, I don't know, 2 days than I do in a week, and I can't seem to rank up. Like I just keep I'll just go on a win streak and then I'll lose everything I just gained with the win streak. And it's not, I don't know what it is, because I don't know what's causing it. It could be because of the beginning of the month. It could be because bad draws, like this. Like this is a horrible draw against. If he's playing Zoo, we've lost. If we don't draw into like our 2-drop, our 3-drop, into like an explosive trap, into like we nearly have to draw our curve out because this is just not gonna do it. If he's playing maybe Control, we have a little bit of leeway there because we've got some time. But if he's playing Zoo, hot diggity dog, we are in trouble. Ooh, he does not have a turn 1 play. All right, we can draw into Animal Companion or Karen Grub here, and we are back in the game, baby. But if we don't draw shit, tap here, tap. Don't play creature. No new creatures. Oh, no. Dark Pilla. Such an amazing card. Tracking. Okay, okay, okay. Tracking into 2-drop. Tracking into casual 2-drop. Oh, but I really like the explosive trap. It directly deals with his board later on. I don't think we can we wait a turn? I don't think we can wait a turn. Explosive trap is so good against Zoo. I'm scared. I'm really sad I had to get rid of it. But playing the huge toad contests the 2/2, but so does the explosive trap, right? So we would actually withheld playing the explosive trap this turn for him to play bigger and better creatures. Unfortunately, we don't have coin, or we could have coined Kodo to absolutely disrupt everything in his face, but we can't even kill the brand. So ripping the Ronies, boys. We're gonna. This is bad. Leaving Bran even alive, just one turn. Oh God. All right. Deadly shot, deadly shot. Even deadly shot doesn't do anything here. But we can, however, do the Stampede and Kodo and kind of run over that brand. But that 415, whoo, baby. He's gonna do some serious work with that. He is, however, running Reno. You got me fucked up right now. What the fuck, man? This sucks. This is horrible. I think we've lost. 2 415s. That's basically an 830 he played with 5 mana. An 830, folks. Casual 830. See, this is where our crazed alchemist would come into play, right? Because then we'd switch that and it'd be like a 15-4, but then we'd end up killing it. Jesus fuck, man. Oh my God. I don't even, Jesus, what do you do here? Do we just like, what do we pray that Yogg somehow like scuttles his way into our deck? Like what kind of madness? What do we hit? Even has taunt. What is this? What are those? Maybe we'll play it out like this is like here. Let's just see what kind of madness Yogg. Come on, rip the King's Elect into Yogg. Never before seen. All right, we go into this and then we go into that. And then what do we do? Do we just like go face? Not even go face, just attack this shit? Do we even attack it again? Are we sure I don't even know what we're doing here. We ain't doing shit. Oh my God. I'm just gonna pretend like we know what we're doing. This is not a casual game. This is casual get wrecked. All right, he wants to take the Savannah High Main for sure. So he's gonna do whatever he can to eliminate the creatures. And he was seeing if it was a Frozen Trap, which it's not. Man, this card, I've seen the Shambler come into play more and more, but it only works if you're lucky. What? Why? That was a weird play. What are you doing?
My eyes are open.
What are you doing? What? You're gonna take a 2/2? That was the whole plan? You wasted like everything. You've like officially done not a whole lot. All right, so we go with casual Huffer. Oh. So we're actually not dead yet. It's like we're still doing like, there is time, there is recovery time here. Depending if this guy decides he wants to not play so well for the next couple turns. I don't know what kind of play he was doing before. He could have just gone face with everything, to be honest. And what am I going to do? Push through his taunt, kill Sylvanas, and he takes my creature anyway? But he like Hellfired, which like weakened his creatures. He even like, I don't even know. Discards Alexstrasza. It's not too bad, but we're at low HP here. So drawing into explosive shots, one of our outs. But another out is playing Call of the Wild. We can make this trade here. We can make this trade here. And we're doing again. We just rip another Call of the Wild off the top. That's what we need here. And then just don't have anything to play, you know? Just like tap into like nothing. Take 5 damage when you tap, please. See, like this game. If he would have done what he did and then like Leroy power overwhelming me, I would have been kind of salty because what his plays were insane. But like what has happened so far is he made really good plays. There was some recovery time. We had a little recovery time. We did what we could. In the game, we didn't just absolutely get wrecked. Like we're doing all right here. You know what I mean? And by all right, I actually mean we're going to lose. But we didn't do as bad as what could happen here. Like there's still a little time to do like let's say he goes face here. He's greedy. He doesn't play anything. We rip Call the Wild. But I can see he obviously most likely has lethal here, which is okay. It was a close game, good game. Gives both of these creatures taunt, Shadow Flames, power overwhelming. He just BM'd a little bit with the playing the second Mountain Giant. But that's okay. It was a good game. I respect him. His deck is very interesting. But when like we just get steamrolled by Zoo, and there's absolutely no like play to be made. It's just like utter annihilation on my part. It's not fun and interactive. But that was good. I like that. I'm fine. Smile, Rob. No, but seriously, I'm gonna stop ragging on Zoo so much. We received some comments that have they made some good points. Some people were like, "Hey, I main Zoo, and blah 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 blah. You should stop ragging on Zoo. You know, it really hurts my feelings." And I'll respect your guys' wishes, and I'll stop ragging on Zoo so much. I'll do what I can. Crazed Alchemist is pretty good against the Shaman Scum. Do we keep Infested? Nah. I think we keep Alchemist and Quickshot. The reason we keep Alchemist is just because if he decides he wants to like totemic into like a Manatide Flame Tongue or whatever kind of garbage he wants to generate out of the totemic, or yes, totemic, we can just put a nish on that. So we coin Quickshot. I'm not about it. We're gonna be patient here. Just don't Totem Golem. Always Totem Golem, folks. Always Totem Golem. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What can we do? Go ahead and King's Elec, right? Or we quick shot the Tunnel Trog. Quick shotting Tunnel Trog leaves us on the board. Then next turn we have 3 mana. Quick shot doesn't kill this. So we King's Elec. Okay. We already have one of those in our hand, and we also have 2 Savannah Highmates. So we have a fuck ton of beasts in our hand. So what I see here is I don't know, Jimmy. Do we just play the other kings? Or do we go ahead and quick shot and then we coin the... I mean, this is basically doing the same thing a quick shot will do. So we're just gonna quick shot this, and we're just gonna hope that he doesn't have overload. Because if we can play the Kodo and kill the Tunnel Trog if he doesn't overload, but you know he's gonna overload. He didn't overload, he buffed this. Oh my gosh, we stand a chance. And oh my god, the plays, boys. Check this shit. Actually, no, there's not gonna be any plays next turn, but there'll be plays the following turn after that. Because this 4-2 right here, it can be a 2-4. With a slight modification through a Crazed Alchemist. But we only have 6 mana. Oh my gosh. I guess we are just going to play the following Kodo. He's probably just going to go face here. There's no other place that he knows. It's just face. So we play the Kodo, and hopefully the Kodo kills one of these Spirit Wolves, even though that won't even stop this guy at this point. But it's still, we can try, right? Or we can go the other route and go Crazed Alchemist, make this a 2-4, swing into here, play Infested, which actually does reduce the damage by a little bit. No, we can't play the Infested Wolf, but we can play the King's Elec. So let's play the King's Elec first, and let's see what's popping. Nothing. Nothing's popping. We're gonna kill one of these. How much damage does he have? He has 8 damage. Shaman, you know, 5 damage to him. He can't do it. There's no way. There's not a single card in his deck that does 5 damage. Besides, oh, Manatide Totem. Unfortunately, we already used this. But that's a card that does a lot of damage too, because he has 2 totems out. So this is +2. So we're gonna be at 3 HP. Ooh, he's gonna make some trades. Wow. So we could get lucky here, folks. How lucky can we get? So if this Stampeding Kodo kills the 2-4, we can live one more turn. Hey, you doing? So we live one more turn. Maybe. I don't know. We needed to not draw 2 Savannah Highmates and 2 Kodo Riders in the beginning hand. That's stage 1 of not losing against the Shaman class. But also on top of that, as you see, we reach rank 10 through a win streak. But as what I've mentioned before, the second we hit rank 10, we have to lose back down to 11. And then we might win 1 just to give us a little bit of incentive to keep playing, but then we'll just win the rest. We'll lose the rest almost back to rank 12. We'll then go on a win streak back up to almost 10, but Hearthstone will surely make us lose past there. But not salty. We're doing all right. we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can just keep the wins going. And by wins, I actually mean just stop losing, which the only other thing would be winning. So hopefully we keep the wins going, even though we haven't been winning to keep it going. So we need to reverse that. As always, I'm Warshak, of course, and happy whatever the hell day it is.